Oh yeah. I know the sweater's a bit odd with this dress, but it's kind of cold in here, so I'm gonna keep it on. And you know, if you don't like it, I don't really give a ding dong damn. I have to do my skincare. I have all these random cards that I just need to put away. A lot of organizing I don't want to do, like for straight up. I don't want to organize anything, like as far as cards though, because I kind of did some this morning. I took a nap, by the way. That's where I was. Napped it up. This is like all 3 promo cards together. I have a crap ton of those Psyduck promo cards. I gotta find them. They're worth like a shit ton of money right now. This is an error card. I keep all my error cards somewhere. This is Surging Sparks, Surging Sparks, Surging Sparks. I have a Surging Sparks Sylvia. It's a nice one. I have a bunch of random stuff. No. You wrote this, no, let me try that masquerade. Sorry, I have indigestion, real bad. Need to figure out where to put all these pink cards. These are Distant Rivals. Twilight Masquerade, Surging Sparks. Journey Together. There's so many sets of cards that it's like, oh, flipping chimney crickets. I don't want to organize. I don't want to organize this. Like, you know, think about that. It's a lot of organizing. Pull out a card for what? Why? I've been up. I was up earlier if you didn't see my live earlier. I was up. I've been up. And there's 2 cards that don't have sleeves, so. My stomach hurts so bad. It's been hurting all morning. And I had a dream that, Jim came home from work. He didn't come home from work. I had a dream he came home and like came into the room and like said good morning and stuff. I'm wearing shorts, by the way. And said good morning and stuff, and or whatever. Just told me he was home from work early and he was not home. I had to call him and like verify. Oh, why? You're not American? So you like American accents? Hey. I'm seeing a lot of backlash about the video, the Pokemon Z to A. Like, you can catch Pokemon after they're knocked out. Excuse me? That's so odd. Don't you think? Oh, see, I got Psyduck. Oh, no, here's Golduck. Is Psyduck behind him? Damn it. I gotta have some Psyducks in this B. I got Golducks. These are worth like $11 right now. Don't ask me why. It's stupid. People pump certain cards up because they're hype. There's some Distant Rivals. Eevee. This is just a little shoe. It's a letter, but alright, let's see if I can find any more in this little pile here. don't know what that means. Do I get tired of annoying people? Yes. Those are my fake cards that I keep for example-age. Show examples of what a fake card is looking like. All right, we got Drift Blim, Drift Blim, Drift Blim, Drift Blim, Drift Blim. So many Drift Blim. How annoying. What is this? This is just honestly a card I do not need right now. What cosplay? I don't have a cosplay. I wish I did. It's expensive. Some of these have Drifloon and Drift Blim. Oh, these two can go together. They have both cards. Because why would you not want both of the promos, Drifloon and Drift Blim? Because it's the evolution, obviously. Put the other one behind it. But I keep all my promos in case I want to sell them or give them away. I don't know. Maybe somebody maybe that's somebody's favorite Pokemon. I don't know. Probably not. Whose favorite Pokemon's Drift? My stomach hurts so bad today. Like, I actually feel like I'm dying. I'm just trying to organize all my promo cards here versus what's not a promo card. These are all prismatics I gotta put away. This is Paradox Rift I pulled yesterday. Don't buy the shitty Meyer box, by the way, FYI. I bought it so that you guys didn't have to. I wasted my $70 so you didn't have to. Also, they lied so bad about the cards that would be on the package. Also, on another thing, I ordered a tin, a Pokeball tin, and it was like $40, okay? Mind you, $40 is expensive for a tin. But it showed me the contents of the tin, and if it's lying, I can straight up I don't know if I get a refund. But it was like $50, and I bought it. Yeah, $22,000 asset. Yeah, I have $22,000 in raw card value. It's just an addiction. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that it does have monetary value. When I see the numbers go up on my raw value of my cards, it makes me so happy because it's like I'm just doing this for fun and I still have a value. They have a value, 22 grand. 22 grand in cards. Now, that's no small feat. I didn't acquire that over one night. And it took a lot of hard work and a lot of wasted money. A lot of good luck and a lot of bad luck. That's just all it is you get lucky. Like, I usually get lucky and it's always stuff that I get from the stores, like retail. Like if I hit a Target restock, you know I'm hitting up something. You know what I mean? Or no, it's not even a guarantee, honestly, because they limit you at Target. So they're like, oh, you can only buy 2 things. But what if you pick the wrong 2 that are just dead boxes? I still have this giveaway box. She hasn't contacted me. I don't even know if I have her on Discord. I don't know where she's been. For her to get this card here. Let me sit proper so I don't look crazy. I'm wearing shorts though, so calm down. Oh, I buy Pokemon a lot. Like, almost daily. And that's not a joke. I mean, honestly, it's a bad addiction. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not, say it's not an addiction, but it's a hobby, and honestly, compared to other things that I've done in my past, it is much better. Other things I've done for the dopamine and or for happiness and or just like hyper fixated on it. Never really had a monetary value return. This has like 22 grand in asset value. 22 grand in value. That speaks for itself, I think. All right, let's put on some of this. My mom's going to get her biopsy results as well, guys. So please keep her in your thoughts. She's going like right now to see if she has breast cancer. And I told her, she just called me. She dropped my son off, and I told her, I was like, if you have to like stop working and get chemo and like you can't work and stuff, you can move into my house. I have spare rooms. My house is humongous, and I'll take care of you. Not ideal. I don't think that's ideal, and I don't think that's something that she ideally would want, but I'm like, you wouldn't have rent, you wouldn't have a house to worry about, and you wouldn't have to worry about, like, I would help with the dog, even though I don't want to. He's a total piece of crap, but obviously if my mom has cancer, I'm gonna help her. She's 54. She's not even very old. No, my mom doesn't want to go, dude. My mom does not want to go. She's got grandkids. She loves them. She has finally in her life got to a stabilized point. Like, she spent half of her life with terrible men and then half of her life in surgeries from car accidents. She's never got to just stop and really just be herself and do whatever she wants. And it's like, well, I mean, you have the opportunity. Well, you have no choice. If you're sick, I'm gonna make you rest. Obviously, I'm not gonna, I make enough money and my house is nice enough and it's just fine. I'd be able to help her, Not ideal, like I said, but she does need a break. And my sister treating her badly is just not fun. And my sister being the one to care for her when she is so mean. I mean, maybe if she wasn't so mean and like blaming her, telling her it's her fault, I wouldn't need to step up, but obviously I'm gonna. I was the one who helped my mom when she had all her neck surgeries before and like literally needed full-time care. I moved out of my home to live with my mom and take care of her. I was all by myself. I moved out. I was like 22, 21. I was like living my best life. Had my own apartment. It was like a duplex. I was living my best life. Then my mom gets in a bad car accident and there's nobody to help her, so obviously I'm gonna help her. Duh. Common freaking sense, man. I don't know. I guess it's common sense in my world, but some people don't like their parents. My mom was never bad, but I understand now that I'm an adult that it wasn't what my mom didn't do or did. It wasn't anything that my mom did. It was stuff that she wasn't able to do. Like stuff that she couldn't possibly take care of because she wasn't taking care of herself. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not taking care of yourself, how are you supposed to help anybody else? Especially if you have kids. She was mentally going through a lot, and she had bipolar and a lot of undiagnosed things. So she was a mess. And when I had my traumatic experiences, there was really no way for her to help me because she didn't really know how. I mean, I remember like when I was a kid, like I never got to talk about like anatomy, female anatomy. And when I started my first, she gave me a book and it was called All About You. I don't know if anybody remembers this book from when they were a kid. It was like an American Girl book, and it teaches you about Your body changing. That was what I got, was a book. She never told me anything, like taught me how to do anything like that, or be an adult even, really. I can't blame her though, because she didn't even know. That's the thing. How's she gonna teach me something she don't know? But I'm going to hang out with my son today and my mom, so it's like a dual. I'm gonna make sure she's all right, and it's like a dual visit because she's going to this biopsy result, and then we're gonna figure it out from there. And I'm just hoping to God it's not anything too bad, and then they're just like, oh well, I don't know. I really don't. Let me put all my promos in here so that they're not just in my flipping face. It's annoying. I'm missing a ton of my promos. I don't know where they are, but I'm also gonna put my... I organized so much. I cleaned and I moved my computer desk over, and I got like an actual sanitizer cloth and cleaned it. Oh yeah, I can do that. Nobody said anything, so I just didn't do anything about that. Nobody mentioned it. I stepped on something. It's like lipstick, because my foot's stained. It's probably one of the lip stains I use. I have to get my toes done. Look at them. They're ratchet as all heck. I've seen worse, so that's a lie, but for me, they're ratchet. I had to clean my desk. I moved over a bunch of stuff. I cleaned off a bunch of like just mess. There was like dead like bugs, because this window has like a hole in the you know how all your windows have like that mesh netting from between the glass and the outside world? Well, the bugs freaking ripped through the mesh. Like there's like holes in the mesh, so they get into the window and they get into the house from the flipping window. And I'm like, how did you do that? They'll get in here, whatever bugs, especially if the light's on sometimes, they'll be banging up against the window. I'm not joking. Not always, but I mean, it has happened. Defo. I don't really need this, but I'm kind of chilly, like I said. Are the bugs? Why would the followers be getting in my room and dying on my counter? I'm sorry, but if a follower died on my counter, I would have to remove them with probably authoritative help. Because I'm not going to jail. Anyways, let's see if I have Parasol Lady in my list. This is how sick I am in the head, okay? I get paid, and it's not that much. Maybe, let's say $300. And it was just a little check. My first thought is to go on a TCG motherfucking player and buy a card. Stop. Pause. What are you doing? I didn't. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. Don't touch it. Don't do that. I can't do that to myself right now. Like, I'm trying so hard to be smart about money, guys, but I'm really addicted to this. It's not a joke. And it's not just that. It's also, there's other stuff I'm addicted to. Clothes shopping. I love clothes. Very addicted to that. My money is split between clothes shopping, makeup, and Pokemon. Mostly Pokemon, honestly. cost you 5K for what? Do I have Fue Coco? I don't have Fue Coco. Actually, that's a good question. Let me look and see if I got a Fue Coco. I know I got Quaxley. Hold on. It'll probably be in this binder. Sorry, my stuff's all stuck in a bag. Oh my god, I can't grab it. I can't get it. There we go. Okay. I know I have Fue Coco's Evolution. Maybe like one evolution up. Let's look here. I have all 3 Pidgeys. These are one of my favorite sets of cards. Is the paper Pidgeys. I call them the paper Pidgeys because they look like paper, like 2D. They have texture though. They're amazing. This one doesn't have texture. These two don't. That last one does though. The last one is textured. It's amazing. All right, let's see. Fue Coco. We got Meowscarada, whatever the heck. Let's see. Latios, Coolidge, Scissor, Tauros, Quack Squabble, Meowscarada, another one, Litten. Oh, you're shot. I might not have a Fue Coco. I might not have one. Pause. No, I don't have Fue Coco. What? No. Wait. Let me look and see. Let me check my other binders because I got a million. Alright, so, I don't know if Black and White, I don't think Black and White had any Fue Cocos in it or anything like that, but let me check this binder and see if I got a Fue Coco. There's no Fue Coco Omega Evolution, is there? Because then no, I don't have him. You know, he's not my favorite, so don't be mad at me. I don't care that much for him. He wasn't my chosen one. He was definitely not the one I picked. Now let's see if I have this Parasol Lady, because I honestly don't. We won here for a second. We got Parasol Lady. I have both versions now. Alright, these are just trainers. I'm not gonna think I have a Fue Coco in here, my guy. I'm so sorry. Because this is Sword and Shield stuff. I mean, I got some gnarly ass cards though. I don't know what to. This Blaziken is amazing. That's not true. Some do. But you know what? If nobody wants to, that's fine. I won't bother. It's Tuesday. I was just doing what the people like on Tuesdays. I kind of do it every Tuesday, so it's just a standard little thing for me. Not trying to like ruin your life with it. So sorry, I was putting lotion on my feet. There you go. Now you don't have to see them at all. I would not put socks on. Why would I wear socks right now? That's just foul. I just put lotion on. Ew. What kind of a disgusting freak do you think I am? Yeah, I got some pretty good stuff up in this bee. This one's almost full, guys. I'm going to have to switch some of my cards out and get a third binder. I love this Superior. You guys, I have so many good cards. It's not even funny. This is from a special box that I opened. It was $300. Guys, I had a, but oh, I do. See, I have an extra Lucario V-Star. These are kind of worth money right now. Well, they went up in price a little bit, because they're sweet. I got this Coolzation. Oh, this one's a really good one. And I'm just gonna take out some of my favorites out of this page and just show you guys. Gardevoir, my Blissey. This one is textured, so the if you look at the pillows, they have a freaking texture, dude. Okay, come on, nah. I love that stuff. This one is also textured. I love textured cards. You guys, look at how cute this baby is. I keep my cards in very nice condition. That's just probably dust. Actually, this was a bought card. Oh yeah, that is just dust. But this one I bought. I bought one and then I pulled it. I was like, you son of a biscuit. So I gave one away. I gave one to Jim as a gift. But I'll show you my fancy pantsy cards if you really want to see. This is a fancy pantsy card. Textured and whatnot. It's like, you see the texture etching? That is what I love. I love it so much. I don't know how Japanese cards are so much with the texturing. I think I have maybe 1 or 2 Japanese cards that are textured. Look at this card. This is a freaking gold card. It's amazing. I have completed Journey Together. It's completely complete. I just have to, look at this one. I don't know what that says in the water, but it looks like it says something. It looks like a bunch of spaghetti noodle. Like, you know how you had, SpaghettiOs or whatever that had like the shapes with the letters? That's what that looks like. Remember when you were a kid and you had the SpaghettiOs that were like letters shaped like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah, blah, blah. That one is so good. And these 2 Charizards are my top 2 favorite Charizard cards, except for my Mega Evolution. This one is so cool. I gotta get the other POV because there's a Mewtwo card where it's his POV from the bottom of the cliff. And this one is a promo card. Look in the back. We got a feature of Venusaur in the back. Love that. I love when there's like hidden little Pokemon in the other cards. Do you know what I mean? When there's hidden Pokemon in the cards. It's actually quite common. And it's very common for cards to go together. Like, look at this Orbeetle and these Deoxys. See, the VMAX Orbeetle is like a spaceship. Now you see the Deoxys, there's an Orbeetle above it. So those cards like go together, but they're not really related, if that makes sense. They probably play together well. I mean, I love that. I love having the combo of all 3. It makes me feel so happy inside. And then I have a Deoxys V-Star. It just doesn't make you happy to see all 3 of these together. Come on. It's just so cute. I try to keep things organized the best that I can in this thing, but I'm not the best at it. I just organize based off of what I like. It's not really even... It's kind of like favorites. Also, I've been putting a lot of like I have a whole Pikachu pages. My Pikachu pages are gas. Most of them are like decently priced. Some of them are nice. Now, my favorite Charizard card is, I moved it because I was tired of having it sit inside of a case all lonely. So I moved it. I actually moved a lot of cards that are very expensive. to this binder. I'm talking like very expensive cards that should be in a hard container, but I just can't. I just want them in my face a little bit. Here we go. Here's the Charizard. I just want them in my eyesight. And I want to touch them, sort of. I love this Charizard. This is my favorite Charizard card that I have. I love it so much. And I also love this Alakazam. Oh my god, shut up. I got Mega Lopunny and freaking Jigglypuff. Or, oh my god, like shit. Look at Mega Lopunny. I also have the rainbow. And look at this one I pulled, actually. This is like one of the best cards I've ever pulled. I got a Cosmic Eclipse. It was the first Cosmic Eclipse I ever opened. I pulled this flippin' dog. I was like, oh my god. I felt so cool. I was like, this is the best day of my life. I also pulled this one. This is an older card, so like pulling it, the packs are number one, so expensive, and number two, pulling the freaking gold version of those cards, so lucky. Like what I mean by I get really lucky sometimes is like I've only opened so many packs of those, and the fact that I pulled golds out of it is just like, that's luck. This one I just recently got. Oh god, is it amazing? It doesn't have texture, but that's okay. I don't give a damn. This card is great. Look at how cute. It doesn't have a texture, but that doesn't mean anything. Neither does this Mimikyu and Gengar, but this is one of my favorite cards. Bro, this whole binder, we don't need to talk about it, right? We don't even need to talk about it. It's gag worthy. I'm not joking. I mean, it would gag your mom, your dad, your sister. I told you guys, my collection is $22,000. And there's a huge amount of them in this binder right here. Let's see. This is over $100 card. That Gengar Mimikyu, 200. Hold on, let me look up. I'll tell you right now. It gives me from most expensive to least expensive in my list. Sylveon's going back up. The Gengar Mimikyu is $244 for this one. This Mew right here, $200 card. And this is mint. $200. Shut up. My most expensive card that I own is not gonna be mobile ever or in a binder like this. This was like an $80 card, but sometimes it's not the most expensive ones that are the best. It's just sometimes they just be costing way too much because people want them really badly. And I've bought cards that cost $250 and are now $600. Let me show you an example. I don't play around with those ones. Those ones stay there because they're just way too high value. If anything's over $200, minus the tag team, because I have a bunch of tag teams and I wanted to put them all together because they're friends. Never in a million years would I sell this card. Are you out of your absolute mind? Do you want, first off, let me explain to you how I came across this card. I bought this with my first YouTube paycheck. I got this with my first YouTube paycheck on TCG Player, direct buy. Sorry, that's just sticker from GameStop. That's just residue from sticker. It is so perfect. I'm getting this card graded. I'm scared though. Here's the thing. If I send my card in for grading and they say it's not good enough and it's not a 10, I'll just crack that bitch open. Send it again at a later time to somebody else maybe. Unless I know it's not a 10, like I'll give you an example of a perfect card to show that I would not grade. Now, that is so depressing, and it's literally like a gut punch. The biggest gut punch I could possibly have is not being able to grade this. You see how thick the silver border is on this side and how thin it is on that side? It's off center. It wouldn't get a 10. Right now, raw value 533. Raw, not graded. Graded, it doesn't even say any graded, so say, oh well, that's not gonna say it. Hold on, let me go to it this way. Let's see what the graded sales have been like. $1,800 for a PSA 10. My assets would go up by double, triple, quadruple if I graded my cards. I'm not joking. This one wouldn't get a 10, so I wouldn't send it in. Still got $500 raw value. Raw. Now, there are cards I would send in. Like, pretty much all my prismatics are so clean. I would send in damn near almost any one of those. Probably, I'm sending them all, actually. Yes, tonight at 11 p.m. I will stream. I live stream every Tuesday at 11. I'm kind of doing my makeup, but I got really distracted by Pokemon for a second. Not hard to do, really. I mean, it's pretty easy to get distracted by Pokemon. Now let me put this into its binder. I need to do something about this as well, because these cards deserve a better binder. This binder has no protection. Like, it's just not thick. I got a lot of Radiance, and I got a lot of Amazing Rares in here. And I got a Shining... Oh, where did I move it? I moved it, I guess. Oh, I put it in my other binder. Or did I move it back here? I don't know. I have a Shining Jirachi. Oh, it's right here. Next to the other Jirachi above it. You know, like I have Radiant Charizard. These two cards go together. I love it. They're best friends. The Electabuzz is keeping the rain clouds away. And then the Magmortar is heating a fire while they're in the cave. Best friends? I think so. I think so. Alright, now my Mega Evolutions are pretty good, guys. I mean, I have a pretty decent grasp on the set. I've got Kangaskhan. I have 2 Bulbasaurs. There's another one under this one, because one of them is Mega Evolution stamped. So I got lots. But I opened it like 300 packs, so I better have lots. But the only SIR I got was the Kangaskhan. And then the Surges, Lieutenant Surges, and then I got 2 of her. I sold the other one though. Yes, I know. So are you. So are you. No, I'm nervous about my mom. If I have to take a phone call, guys, it's because it's my mother, and it's very important. It will be a very important phone call for me to answer. So if I do have to answer a phone call, just know it's because my mother is getting her biopsy results today. So I need to answer it because I need to know what's going on with that. So just don't mind me if I do make a disappearance, it's for that. Good thing is that I'm going over there tonight, so I'll be able to talk to her in person, kind of make her feel a little bit more comfortable with whatever her results are. Oh, that's because this is my job, baby. They promote me. They promote me to people. And I don't know. However the algorithm decides, it just decides you are the one we're going to push out to every person that opens their app today. You specifically, B. Be ready. Yesterday, this morning, I had so many views. It was like through the roof. I'm like, dang, 20,000 views in an hour. There's people that post videos and don't get that many views. I don't know. I like live streaming, and I think that not enough people do it the way that I do it. Listen, I'm not a fucking editing genius. I'm not even I can't even figure out how to get my audio to work properly on my, when I stream games. So to say that I'm genius at this, no. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying my best, guys. You can't. And I'm eating and I'm not gaining weight. And I don't, if you guys think I'm trying to be this skinny, I'm not. Like, look at my ribs. I ate so much food and I just am farting and pooping. It doesn't matter what I do, guys. I just fart and poop. So much. So much. Yes, I do, but the problem is my microphone sounds like. Thank God. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Anybody who's prayed for my mom, you're amazing, because it's just a precursor. It's not cancer yet, so all they're gonna do is cut it out, and it's not cancer, so it's just a precursor. Just a tumor, just a precursor, just needs cut out. Same thing happened to her actually quite a few years ago. She had tumors all over her ovaries and fallopian tubes really bad. So they weren't cancer, but they were precursors, so they would have turned to cancer. She had to get a whole full hysterectomy. So now she has to get some boob cut out, but that's fine. I told her, I'm like, best case scenario is it's not cancer yet and they can cut it out. That's what I said from the rip. Is best case scenario, it's just something that might turn into cancer and you're nipping it in the bud before it does. It is a precursor. Not yet, exactly. So they're cutting it out. It's much better to have it not be cancerous. Trust me. I know that much. To not have it actively being cancer, so much easier to deal with. Trust me. Both of my aunts had lung cancer. No, nobody's yelling at me. I'm talking about my mother. She just had a biopsy done on her breasts because she has a tumor, apparently. And they're gonna cut it out, and they might do a little bit of radiation, but she said they might not even do that. It depends on the surgeon. So these are all positive things, guys. I was thinking my mom is gonna be going through, I'm over here planning to move her into my house. Like, oh, if my mom gets sick, I'm just gonna take care of her. Like, what else do you do? And I just remain as positive as possible. I've just tried to be positive the whole time. When she first was like, I have a lump in my boob, I checked it for her. I said, I don't know, I don't really feel anything, but I would go make an appointment. She made an appointment. Boom. Pay attention to your bodies. It's very important. Your body tell you things. If you're not listening, you can't help your body. My mom quit smoking cigarettes, and I'm like, if you were still smoking cigarettes, it probably would be already cancer. She quit in February. So I'm just so grateful. I'm literally so grateful. Like, God. I couldn't sleep last night, and I think part of it was because of that. I try to be nonchalant about traumatic stuff because I've just been so traumatized by so many things that it's like I'm almost desensitized. And I know that's like, it's not ideal for me to talk about traumatic things with like humor, but it's not though. It's just my way of coping with things. So yeah. But I'm so happy. God, that's exactly what I was hoping for. It was exactly what she called and told me. When she called, I was like, oh my God, please, 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 please don't let this be worse than it is. Because in my gut, I knew, I'm like, it can't be that fast. I just had a feeling that it was going to be something that we could do. This is what we were going to have to do. And all she's got to do is just take some time to rest, get surgery, and then she'll be fine. She just has to pay attention to her body, any changes in her body, because that's the kind of thing that you have to, when you let things go, that's when they turn into problems. Like my gallbladder, for instance. Whoever said something about the gallbladder infection, I don't have that because I don't have a gallbladder. But I did have it really bad. There's a name for it. Let me actually look it up really quick. First thing I'm going to do before I do that is enter in this card I got, Parasol Lady. I'm not even going to tell you how much it's my shit. Oh my God, I could pick a booger that costs more than that. Some of these cards get done so dirty, and it's like, how? It's such a beautiful card. Who wants to? Who will? No, buddy. Who wants to? That's not the question. Who's going to? No one. I want this card really bad. It's just Lady. I don't know what it's from. It's only $3. I want Lady. I want Lady. Should I order Lady on TG Player? Please. If I order Lady, I'm going to order at least another cheap card. Heidi who? But if you haven't noticed, I kind of shifted my computer over because I cleaned over this area. I have a whole desk, right? And I just kind of cleaned my area a little bit this morning. Oh, that's from Lost Origin. I'm surprised I haven't pulled that. I've opened so many Lost Origins and I've never pulled that. But I don't know. I've pulled, like I said, I've opened so many packs in my life. Like I can't even tell you. I only started doing this in February again. But I've opened thousands and upon thousands of Pokemon packs. And that's why my collection's so large. It's not at all because of luck. It's just a lot of time and a lot of money put into it. Because, like I said, there's been times where I've not even gotten a single hit out of a, like, expensive... Oh, the most painful one I can think of today, to this date, is that Rayquaza box. Oh my God, why did I open that? It was a Rayquaza Darudalon special, like VMAX Target, like special exclusive, and it's like a collector's box. I shouldn't have opened it, but I have this problem of chronic gambling addiction. Pokemon gambling specifically. If I go to the casino, I can have control. When it comes to this, it's a little bit different. I have a little bit of control, but it's almost like I fiend for it, like you would almost like nicotine, or like, I'm not joking, like this is so for serious. Now, when you buy Pokemon cards, there's a statistics, there's a probability of you pulling a card that's high value. It's gambling. You don't know if you're gonna get a pack, a good card. Also, it's the excitement, it's fun. Like, chasing cards is fun. It's really fun. If you have the money to afford it, by all means, it's a great hobby. I love it. But it is very addictive and it is very expensive, especially if you're not making it to Target on restock days or Walmart, or you don't have a vending machine locally, or you're gonna be paying doubly, quadruply, triply the price for fucking stuff that should be $20, guys. Yeah, it's standard, right? I used to watch people do it, and then I was like, you know what? I want to try this. I love Pokemon. So I started trying. I started collecting again. And the only reason I started collecting again was because Prismatic Evolutions. I didn't even know what cards were out. I hadn't even been up to date on the card game, just the video game. I know all the Pokemon from the video game. I have Sword and Shield. I have every one of them. So Scarlet and Violet, I have that. I have all the expansions. So I know all the Pokemon, right? But the card game, I just started again in February. And it was because of the prismatics. And look at how many I have. I count Coolidge because he's a prismatic, technically. He's just not an evolution. I pulled Eevee and Sylveon in the same pack. It was a demigod pack. How many of these I've opened? I've opened over 500. Over 500 packs. I can't even put any more in TCG Player. They say you just get 15 points. I want to master this set so bad. I want to make it a goal. I mastered Journey Together. Mastered it all the way. I just haven't bindered it out. I'm only missing Flareon, Vaporeon, and Umbreon. Obviously, Umbreon's $1,000. So unless I pull that B word, I'm not gonna have it. It did dip down to like 800. I should have bought it when it dipped down in price because it dipped down a lot. It went down to 800. Now it's back up to 1100. There is a method to the madness, and you can make money. If I was to methodically pay attention, which I'm really good at paying attention to the numbers because it's my assets. It's the only assets I have, really. But if I was to pay attention, like, I bought my Mew for $275. Now imagine if I bought a few of them, right? Mint. They are now worth 600 and and it was only a matter of a couple months. That's it. Some cards just skyrocket. Dump them. I mean, I can't bring myself to, I've sold one card and I'm so heartbroken about it. When I dropped it off at the post office, I was like, it was painful. I'm still hurting, and I still didn't get paid yet. eBay's holding my money still because it was my first eBay sale. Oh, I love Coolidge out here. But eBay's holding my money. So the $400. $400. I'm not too happy about that part, to be honest with you. Who wants to wait on a $400 paycheck 2-3 weeks? Yo, give me my money. Yesterday. What are you talking about? That's where I'm at with it, and I'm kind of pissed, guys, because that's $400. And now, if you pay attention to anything I say at all, the red Victini, because I didn't care about it that much. I know, I'm a jerk off for it, but I didn't care that much about the card. And I was like, I want the money more. Where's the money? I'm still not paid yet. I dropped it off at the post office like 2 weeks ago. I got the tracking right here still. I haven't checked it because, like, why? That seems kind of stupid. It's going to an authenticator first before it goes to, well, here's the thing though. This is a positive note. This is how I like to look at life. Downside, I need that money. Like, I don't need it, but I do. Positive side is I'm going to get that money deposited when I least expect it. So, you know, it's there. It'll be there when I need it in the future. Future money is great money. Future money is the best money. What do you mean? No, I'm not greedy. I'm just very bad with budgeting, to be serious. I'm very bad with budgeting. But I'm getting better at it. And I'm not used to making this much money in doing this kind of a thing. And I have to poop, I think, guys. Oh, I think I have to poop. I'm not on welfare. Well, you know, I love when people make up just stupid random shit. You know, that does not even apply to my life whatsoever. I couldn't even claim welfare. You don't want to hold this poop. Trust. My stomach has been jacked up all night and all morning. And I don't know if it's because of my mom's biopsy. I thought maybe that's why I couldn't sleep. Maybe that's why I was like feeling off. But no, my stomach is messed up. I just ate a bunch of foul food. Not really, but whatever I ate, it messed with me. I ate brisket yesterday. Remember, guys? I got brisket, and I was like, oh, this is so good. I smashed it down. And, yeah, my insides are doing absolute cartwheels, somersaults, backflips. I mean, you name it. When I mean I've been farting like all day, all night, I mean that. And it hurts. Like, it just hurts. And then when I have days like this, it's hard to eat. Because think about it. When your stomach is in pain, the last thing you want to do is put food into it and hurt it worse. So then I can go, then I, look, it's 5 o'clock. I haven't eaten today. I think I ate some pretzels earlier with some dark chocolate. And then I had a humongous, my breakfast was so big that I felt so like, I was like, I need to just fart and go to bed. So I went back to bed. Listen to what I had for breakfast. You're going to be like, wow, okay, that's good. Wow. I had a double egg McMuffin. Okay, and then I had biscuits and gravy. Right? And then 2 pumpkin pies. 2. I ate 2 pumpkin pies. They were so good. Then a double egg McMuffin. And a sausage gravy. What a combination for breakfast, right? What a fantastic combo for someone who can barely digest toast. Now, I can eat healthier, and I think I'm going to try to start buying food and cooking, because now that I have an air fryer, that's so gas. I mean, that just saves so much time. The oven takes forever. Air fryers, so amazing. Honestly, I feel like I have to fart, but I'm so scared. I mean, it's not like I've had diarrhea, so it's not like I should be scared, but the way that my stomach is doing things and noises and how it feels, like I'm scared to fart. Like, okay, let's be serious. It's just doing backflips. Oh, indigestion too. The Dr. Pepper's probably not helping, but without Dr. Pepper, where's the calories? If I just drank all water all day, I would probably lose weight. And I can't afford to do that. If you look at me, I'm the smallest size a person could probably be at all. Look at my little arms. I have nothing to lose. So I'll just get physically weak and sick, and I'll be like bedridden. If I don't eat, if I get sick, because I don't have energy. I don't have energy reserves. If I don't eat when I'm sick, I'm just like cooked in the bed. It's horrible, honestly. But, you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. I've had worse health. Like, I'm grateful that it's just like fart pain. Because the pain of having stones in your gallbladder, of an organ failing, and, you know, I think I have a little bit of trauma too from that, from not being listened to by my doctors and them waiting so long to take care of it. I mean, I was like 6 months, I'm telling them every 2 weeks, I'm like, I am ill, something's wrong. They were like, here's this antacid. Here's more antacid. Here's this other antacid. Those will help, right? None of them helped. My problem got worse. Eventually, once I was underweight, they watched me lose weight gradually over this whole time frame. And once I hit underweight, then they referred me. By that time, I can't gain the weight back. I got to get immediate surgery. I haven't gained the weight back. I haven't been able to. It's not possible. The only time I gain the weight back is when I'm on the H. I know it sounds crazy, but that's it. Only time. I think I got to like 130 like a couple years ago. When I had like a couple month like doozy. I have to fart, and it's not gonna be a shart, okay? I just have a wedgie that I have to undo. There we go. You know how when you got a wedgie blocking the fart? Okay, I'm not gonna explain that. It's pretty self-explanatory. And you know what? If you want to call me gross for farting, you're gross. I'm sitting here talking about how much my stomach hurts, and you're gonna yell at me for letting it rip. You can go to hell and burn for eternity, for all I care. I'm not gonna give up my comfortability for your whatever, for your comfortability. Quit playing. I'm alone in my house. I want to toot my boot, then I'll toot my boot all damn day. And ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I said this earlier too. My favorite is when people are like, say excuse me. I'm like, who am I excusing? I'm alone. Is there somebody is there someone in the room? You're not in the room. You can't smell it. You're not, like, if I cough, you can't catch my germs. So why would I excuse myself? Now, okay, when I'm next to another human life, I would excuse a fart or a burp. But I'm probably not going to be farting and burping all like that in front of people. I'm alone. I can do what I want. Technically, I'm not alone. I got 150 people here hanging out. But in this physical world, I'm alone. There's not a body next to me. There's no human presence in my vicinity. No animal presence in my vicinity. What about that cat that came up to my... What about that cat the other day? That was so funny, huh? I still haven't seen it since it disappeared into that bush in my fairy garden. Whenever it disappeared into the bush, I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to bother it. If it comes back to my door, I'm going to open the door and talk to the cat. Because cats just don't generally come up to your door and start meowing like excessively when they don't even know you. You've never seen the cat before. So I'm just like, what's this about? I don't know. It ran back into the bushes, that's all I know. And I haven't seen it since. But wasn't that funny? Maybe they needed help, but what am I gonna do? I'm a stranger. I try to come outside to talk to you, cat, and you're just like me. What it did was it came up on my porch, and it started meowing aggressively, loud at my back door, like at my door. I'm just like, what the hell is this? I'm like, is that a cat? So I look out the window. I'm like, it is a cat. So I go, open the door. What's homie do? Homie runs because he's scared. So he runs into my yard, and I'm just like, come here. What do you want? Like, He was too skittish, but he kept meowing at me. Like he wanted something, but he wouldn't come near me. Then he ran into my fairy garden bush and disappeared, and I haven't seen him since. It's a black and white cat. It's black and white with long fur. It's very cute. It's on one of my live videos. It's because it happened while I was streaming. So it's in one of my lives. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to go watch all my lives, but I stream a lot of stuff, and a lot of different random shit happens to me. And there are people that probably do keep up with it entirely, and I'm sure that there's people that don't keep up with it, and they just hop in whenever they see me, which is also fine, because there's really no plot. It's just my life. The plot is to grow as a creative mind. I don't know. That was my whole idea with streaming in the first place. Was growing my mind in a creative sense. Doing something creative. What do you mean? I'm just getting ready. What am I watching? What am I supposed to be doing? I just can't understand why people think what am I supposed to be doing? Like, am I supposed to be a mukbang? Not everybody's a mukbang channel. Not everybody does that. Okay, I literally did that this morning and I regretted it. Okay, I regretted my mukbang from the morning because I have the farts so bad and my stomach hurts. So you know what? I'm not gonna mukbang. I'm not gonna alter my preferences for your comfort. The people that want to watch me will. And I have a lot of people that watch me for different reasons. A lot of it is Pokemon, because, dude, I got the gnarliest collection ever. Like, bro, what? I did that for a reason. Because I have to be the best. I have to try, at least. I don't have to be the best, but I have to be, like, top tier. If I'm doing something, I gotta be good at it. And if I'm not good at it, I'll get good at it if I want to be. Like, let me give you an example here. My son, he is now actually actively trying to learn. Instead of being super combative against it, like looking at it as like a punishment, I'm like, buddy, reading is so fun. You can read anything. Everything you see is important to learn how to read. And he's starting to spell words to me. I'm like, I think he actually is realizing that it is important, a part of life, and he should pay attention to his teachers. I reiterate that so heavily because he's in a special school for autism, so he gets curated help, right? Like, it's tailored specifically to what he needs. But he's a little bratty, and he, like, kind of looks at school like a punishment, but I try to explain it to him like it's not. It's a tool to get smarter and learn more and be better. And this guy is freaking zooming on the up, bro. He's like, oh, I got a new sight word today. He didn't speak for the first 3 years of his life, guys. He couldn't. He's been in speech and behavioral therapy since he was diagnosed, but they can't diagnose you until you're 3 years old. So this dude is now spelling words to me. I'm like, I didn't think he was ever gonna talk. First off, I thought he was never gonna grow past dinosaurs. I was like, all right, well, he'll just be the dinosaur kid, whatever. That's fine. If anybody makes him, I'll just beat him up. But now he's just blossoming into this beautiful person. Such a beautiful little guy. Like, I can't explain it, but when you see a kid that is struggling so hard to even just communicate his basic needs, like, I want this, he can't even tell you that. He was so mad all the time. He was such an angry, angry kid. And now he's just, now that he can communicate, oh my God. He's just a little ball of sunshine most of the time. Well, no, but he knows every dinosaur by name. And I mean that by, like, he had no interest in anything else for years besides dinosaurs. So I was like, every holiday, every Christmas, every gift was dinosaurs because that's all he wanted. Anything else, he just had no interest in it. None at all. And now it's all about Roblox. What has my life become? But the positive thing is like my job, if I can do this properly, I can help him have a future doing the same kind of thing. All you gotta do is have some charisma. It doesn't matter if you're autistic, you can still have riz. And I don't mean riz in that way. I mean, it's just charisma, that's all. But I want to stream games with him. I'm not going to do that, though, probably until he can read. Because it'll be just too hard. That's why I'm very much, reading is important. You want to read. You need to know how to read everything. You can't play video games unless you can read. That's just a fact. And he loves video games. That's a lie. You can play games if you can't read, but complex shit, no. I remember the games that I was playing. Some of them were way past my age range, and I still played them. And those are some of my core memories. When you think about the year, like 2000, 1998, 1999, the graphics on video games were so terrible that even a horror game wasn't really that graphic, okay? Like, classics, Mortal Kombat, you know, yeah. But even so, it was very much so, you could tell it wasn't real. Now some of the shit that you see online is like scary. There's these weird, I got it on my teeth. There's these weird AI like singers that keep popping up on my stupid thing, and they're not real people. And then it's always this song. It's always the same song, and then it's like got thousands of likes, and every comment is such a beautiful voice, beautiful woman. I'm like, this is AI. That's not a person. Now, the dumbasses that fall for that, I'm so sorry for you. Natural selection is working daily, doing its thing. If you can't tell the difference, guys, maybe it's not the AI's fault. It's very easy to tell. Facebook has a very rampant AI problem with people believing the pictures they see, or maybe they do. I don't know. People are just inherently not very smart, guys. Not everybody's got a brain in their head that works proper. No, I did not fart again. And, I don't know why this is doing this to me. But it's like, do you see what it's doing? It's not like drying. Like, it is drying, but it's not like drying like it normally would. Let's just leave it like this for a minute. I'm trying to do my makeup. There's really no reason for makeup right now. It's simply just to feel good. Oh no, there is a reason. It's Tuesday. Duh. I forget about it sometimes. This looks so weird just on the bottom. I know. Don't come for me. This is my heated eyelash curler, which I think is dead. Yeah. Why is that's another thing. Does anybody else just let their like everything just dies always? Like, I never plug things in. Never! My iPad, let's check it. Let's just check the iPad really quickly. See how dead it is. It's probably not dead. I haven't used, oh. Wow, it is dead. Wow, shock, big surprise. Big shocker. And my stomach hurts so bad, I feel like I'm gonna fart. But I actively have to, like, try to fart because my pants are blocking. Blocking the natural airflow down there. If you don't wipe the extra off, then you're looking for a problem. On your teeth, in your mouth. Ah. Boom. My hair is super nice. I washed it yesterday because I got my new conditioner, but it's still, why would it be free? Why would it be free? What do you think I am? Never mind. Don't answer that, please. I changed my mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you think. Oh my God, was that my stomach? I thought there was something outside, and I think it was just my stomach popping bubbles. Do you cuss? Because if you do, I leaving. No, I won't swear if it's sensitive. I'll try really hard not to. I say flip, I say flop, I say shiz. I just try to say, like, just not the whole world, not the whole. I just try to make it a shorter, condensed version, but I still express that that's what the word I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? Aw, flip. I say aw, flip. Or I say Jiminy Crickets. I say a lot of stupid stuff, okay? Guys, my stomach is like really, really mad at me. And I'm just like, what do I do for you? I don't know. I don't take antacids because they make me constipated and they make my poop black. And that scares me. Because then I'm like, oh my God. Every time it happens, I forget that I took like Pepto-Bismol. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm internally bleeding. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because it'll be like that bad. And I'll be like, oh, I'm bleeding internally. Because I'll be on Google like, what does black poop mean? And then, you know, the first thing pops up is bleeding from the insides. I'm like, oh God. Oh, also, Fruity Pebbles, if you don't want green poop, green rainbow, bright green, neon poop, just stay away from Fruity Pebbles. Just FYI, if you didn't know, Pepto-Bismol will make your poop black, especially if you drink milk with it. Or there's certain things that you can combine that will literally just make your poop black. It's disgusting. Huh? I plugged in my electric one. The electric one was dead. The electric eyelash curl. That sounds terrifying to say out loud, but that's not what it means. It's not the same. That's not what I mean. It is electric, yes. It's heated, yes. It sounds terrifying. It a little bit is. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to change everything I'm saying. Because it is kind of a scary thing. You're putting a freaking eye tool on your eyeball. Anything on your eyeballs is scary, potentially. You really aren't supposed to go nutso bonanzas on your eyes. That's why I don't get fake lashes, because the feeling of like a fake eyelash attached to my real eyelash, when I explain to other people how immensely it bothers me, nobody else seems to care. Like, they just aren't bothered by it, and they can wear them and fine and dandy. Me, I cannot, dude. Because I just want to... And then you can't clean them right. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, at least for me, the one time I ever got it done, my eyelashes done, I fucking hated it. And it hurt. They hurt my eyes. It wasn't... And it didn't even make that... It didn't even look that great. It was not worth the pain and suffering I went through. And then the loss of eyelashes after just one freaking eye do. Insane. The amount of eyelashes I lost from that was just like totally unacceptable. Nobody should go through that. Where is my blush, guys? I'm gonna have an absolute knit fit. Cause what okay, no, I found these ones, but I am missing. Oh, you know what? I know where I put it. My little container. Do a 1920 hairstyle. No. I keep forgetting this is broken. It's like pretty badly broken, see? Well, you're gonna get timed out, my man. I'm timing you out because you're annoying me. Yeah, well, if you guys want to have a serious topic conversation, what do you guys want to talk about that's serious? I don't know. We can have a serious conversation. Right now, I'm just doing makeup. Thank you, guys. Whoever said that I look good without makeup, that was very nice. Usually people just try to make fun of me. It goes one of two ways. People are either really nice to me or really mean to me. And I'm just kind of used to it. I've been doing this since April, so now I'm getting used to the YouTube crowd and used to the YouTube scene and used to the YouTube dynamic. I was on TikTok and they're very anti-bullying. So, like, a lot of the stuff that people get away with saying to me on here absolutely wouldn't even get through to me on TikTok. Like, it wouldn't even comment, possibly. Not only that, but I was filtered so heavily that I felt like I couldn't be myself. Honestly, that's what it felt like. I felt like I had to freaking filter myself so much for the sake of TikTok. That was really frustrating. Having to, like, change your personality for the sake of, like, oh, I don't want to get a ban just for, like, saying the wrong thing. The one time I said my son has autism, because he does, I got fucking banned for a week. Please, somebody, help me understand that part. My agent keeps getting me to try to come back because she loves me, and there is a very good potential on because it's so popular. But I don't even have a PayPal. My PayPal is permanently locked. I can't even get a paycheck from you. Like, the only way they pay you is through PayPal. So I'd have to use somebody else's PayPal. I have money sitting in my TikTok account from the last, like, couple times I went live that I can't even withdraw. And I can't spend it in the TikTok shop either. You're not allowed to spend your earned money in the TikTok shop. That's the biggest kicker, is you can't spend your earned earnings on product that they sell in their own shop on the app. I guess it's like a legal thing. But I thought that was stupid as flip. I'm like, wow, I can't even use my, like, money towards buying, like, something I want to buy. That's kind of sucky. But there's reasons for it. I'm not really a lawyer, so I don't know. My mom makes fun of my makeup a lot. Do you guys think it's stupid? Be for real. Like, I'm not one to give a crap what people think of me. Honest. Oh, God. I just swept my floor too because it's Tuesday and I have to stream tonight. I know, I just dropped so much stuff. It's Tuesday and I have to stream tonight, so I swept my floor and I cleaned and stuff because now I got this makeup here that I literally got the scrub and I scrubbed everything. Like, I got scrub spray because I'm gonna be putting my feet up on there later, and also any other utensils, toys, fun stuff will be sitting probably right here. So I cleaned it like a decent human should clean their area. I did it again. I meant to open the other one. Sure, what's your question? I have 2 kids. I just stated that I have a son who's 6. He has autism. And on TikTok, I said that once on a live, and I got banned for a week. And it's a fact. Like, my son has it diagnosed. He's been diagnosed since the earliest you could get diagnosed. And I got a ban for a week for harassment and bullying, just by talking about my life. So I was so filtered on that app that I don't really want to go back to it unless I'm like, it's secondary. I don't want it to be my primary because honestly, I'm so filtered there. I can't be myself. I don't know if does that make sense to you guys? Like, I'm not super filtered here. I just be myself. I just basically act how I would around, like, if there was kids around, I try to behave that same way. You know, like, you can still have fun and be like PG-13 at least. Did you see that? I just cleaned it. this trash can again because it's too full and I have to take the bag out and I don't feel like it right now. I have to sweep this in the trash can because if it gets on my carpet and I step on it, it's just going to be mashed into my rug. Ah. I don't even think I can do one push-up. You're asking a lot of me. And why is a good question. Why do I need to do any? That's my question to you. Why do I need to do a push-up, my guy? Who is that benefiting and for why? Is it benefiting you and for why? Is my push-up going to help you, inspire you to do push-ups more? If that's the case, then maybe I'll try. I don't know. I mean, I can maybe try a push-up, but I don't think I can, honestly. I'm very skinny, but that doesn't mean I'm strong. I'm gonna work out every day if you do. Okay, well, be prepared to not work out because I'm sweaty. I'm sweaty in my armpits. It's 60 degrees out and I'm why am I sweaty? And I fart like there's so many farts all day. My stomach just feels like a big fart bubble. Like, God, I can't ever overeat because I just feel like complete garbage. I overate a breakfast and I ate a sausage biscuit gravy. That right there was probably the whole cause of this issue, was the sausage gravy biscuit. I had a double egg McMuffin. That's not the problem. It's just eggs, right? Hash brown, whatever. Now the sausage gravy. But man, I'll tell you what though, it was good. I did have 2 pies as well. 2 pies. That's more than one. That's more than you should have for breakfast. Aw, well, you didn't have to miss me for long. I'm right here. Yeah, I am doing okay. I actually got really, really good news today about my mom and her breast cancer scare. So we got the biopsy results today, and it's precursor, but it's not cancerous yet. So, thank God. They're just gonna cut it out. Thank God. Yeah, she has a breast cancer precursor, which means it's not actively cancer, so it's not cancer yet, but it will become cancer if she doesn't get it removed. So, but guys, that is not a thing to be upset about. That is a positive thing. That means it's not true cancer yet. We don't want true cancer. I don't think I can do a push-up, man. And also, I'm working with very minimum room. I got my fuzzy paws out here, like, all right. I don't even think I can do one. Was that a push-up? I think that was good enough. What? I went down far enough. Quit playing. Stop. I did one, right? That counts. I don't think I've ever been able to do a push-up in my life, except for just now. Wow. I don't think I've ever tried. Hi, Sarah Womack. I did it. I'm proud of myself. I can do much cooler stuff than a push-up, though. Like, sitting like this itself is a talent. Also, let me show you this, okay? This is the most special talent. And I can do both at the same time. Who gives a fuck about a push-up? What? You joking? Get out of town. Oh, play that. Do it then. Make a short video of you doing it. Post it and tag me. Otherwise, you're lying. Because I don't believe you. Make a short video and tag me then if you're for real. Alright, my mascara, I think I put it in here. Actually, no, I didn't put it in this. Where did I put it? I feel like, okay, I did put it in a bag. Yeah, you're telling me. I know it's impressive. That's why I showed you. It's much cooler than a push-up. But, you know, hey, I still did a push-up. Hold on 1 second. I can't see that because my eyes, I'm looking at them in my mirror. No, I've never done yoga. I mean, I did it. Oh, thank you. Oh, what does that mean? Gift you a what? Oh, honey, I don't know what that means. Thank you so much, though. What does that mean? Gift me a... What does that mean? Oh, Pokemon? Oh, I have a whole ETB that somebody won, and she hasn't even talked to me about it yet. It's an ETB I haven't even opened. Well, obviously, it's not mine to open, but I'm proud of myself. I'm sitting on a whole Pokemon box that I haven't opened. Well, it's because it's for the giveaway. I'm so excited to see my son today. I love him so much. And I'm so happy that my mom doesn't have cancer, guys. I was like already planning to move her into my house and her to like quit her job and like all that nonsense. But thankfully, thank the stars and heavens above, that's not the case. She will be just A-okay as long as she takes care of it and deals with it and does what she's supposed to. Fucking best case scenario, man. This is the best case scenario. And I said that from the beginning when she first was like, I think something's wrong. I said, listen, Linda, this is the best case scenario because you're taking care of it right away. It's in a spot that is a place that is very common and they deal with it often. And we're getting it handled, and you quit smoking cigarettes, which is a huge, humongo factor. Like, if she was still smoking cigarettes, factoid, it would probably already be cancer. She quit smoking cigarettes in like February. So, yeah. But, oh God, I mean, she was just a nervous wreck for the last month because they made her wait for the results. They made her wait to get the actual biopsy, and then she had to wait a whole nother like 2 weeks for the results or some shit, 5 days. I don't know. But that's just nerve-wracking, especially when you're already a hypochondriac and you're already jumping to worst case scenario. And my mom is like that. She's very much, she's like, I always jump to the worst conclusion because the worst always happens to me. And I'm like, having that mindset is going to continue to, that's going to continue to play out. Don't change your mindset. And you know what? She was in really high spirits when I talked to her. So I'm really happy about it. I'm not happy, obviously, that she has to go through it at all, but it's literally the best case scenario in this situation is that it's just precursor and it just needs removed. Somebody in my chat said they lost their mother to it, and that made me really sad. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to lose my mom. My mom's 54. Like, my mom is like my best friend. My mom is not old by any means. And just to think of like having like you know, like terminal illness at 50 is still sad. It's scary. Huh? What are you saying? Hold on, I can't read that. Hey. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. I'm trying to like fix my hair. It's not bad. It's just not doing anything fluently. Like my hair is just wispy and waspy. It's not like a fluent hairstyle. My lashes look amazing though. Please. This thing's broken and dangerous. And you know what? That's as I'm saying that, I'm not even looking in the proper mirror with the broken. Please don't do what I do. Don't be like me. Just take my advice, because if I would take my own advice half the time, my life would be a lot different, I bet. If I just wasn't my own worst enemy. Like, see, I wouldn't have done a push-up. But I'm like, you know, I could do that. Because I got confidence in myself. I never had that before. Most of my life, I was like, ugh. Once I hit teenage is when it went downhill for me. I lost all hope for myself for quite some time. Till I was about, oh gosh, just recently did I actually start loving myself. Till I was 28, 29. Like actually positively, like, you know how you have that little voice in your head? Your internal monologue, right? And sometimes it's very negative. Well, mine was constantly negative, and it was constantly my own voice. It wasn't like schizophrenic or anything like that, but I just was constantly thinking negative things. And my brain wired itself into that pattern after so long of thinking that way. It broke. I don't know how to explain it. Like, my brain kind of broke, and I had to like work really hard to rewire the thought processes that I have. So hard. I had a dog named Gunther. He was the best dog I ever had. He was a cane corso. Man, was he was the best dog ever. All right, I'm gonna take this and plug in my iPad because I have to go. I actually need my iPad to be charged, which I am failing as a human. I'm just so armpit sweaty. I just don't feel good. I ate, like, whatever I ate, the McDonald's is giving me, like, actual tummy issues. And you know, like, when you have, like, diarrhea. It's not diarrhea, though, but, like, when you have a stomach ache and, it makes you sweaty, kind of. You know what I mean, right? Like I gotta poop so bad I'm sweating. That's the kind of vibe that I have right now. You know, see, you get it. Everybody knows. Everybody's been through it at least once in their life where they've been like, oh my God, I feel sick. Like, I gotta poop. Like, but it's just constant. That's just how I feel constant today. So that's my day. I'm trying to ignore it, but it's just hard right now. Because I don't necessarily have to poop, but it just feels like it perpetually, forever. What the flip, man? I haven't used this in ages, so we're gonna use it. Oh my God, I don't even have a mirror. I stream on my website at 11 p.m. tonight. And I say my website because I'm not gonna say the name of it. I don't really need to. Just use your imagination, okay? 11 p.m. I'll get home from my mom's around like 9:30, 10, and then I'll stream on YouTube. Because I usually come home and then I'll stream for a couple hours on YouTube and then I'll hop on to Why is my phone? I hate that. I'm sorry because my messages come through my iPad too, but oh man, they don't come through the same. Like my ID doesn't match. I can't explain it. For some reason, it's not linked up properly. Ow. Today went by fast. Well, I'd slept most of the day. I had a dream. Here's the thing. I went to bed early last night. I don't know why. I don't know why I went to bed so early. I went to bed at like 10:30. My stomach hurts so bad right now, guys. Like, I literally cannot even explain it. Like, but there's not, I don't think I have to poop. I think I just have to fart. Hold on. I'm scared, though. I'm always scared. Listen, I'm not about to shit my pants on YouTube today. So we're just going to wait. I'm just going to probably just go to the bathroom. Because today's not going to be the day. I've refrained from shitting myself this long. There was a one time I was so close to, I did a shart after I ended the live. But Never will. That is not what I'm going to be going down for. I'm not going to be known for shitting my pants. Fart, whatever. Everybody farts. That's fine. But no. I'll shit my pants in privacy. I gotta let this charge because that's how I play Roblox with my son. Now, and I also don't want to bring all my super expensive cards. I don't really want to bring any. I do still want to bring some of my Pokemon cards. But I'm not bringing my expensive one right here that I just moved all my cards into. Because I do just have to fart. I don't think it's a turd. So I'm scared. Yeah, it was just a fart. It hurts, guys. What do you want me to say? Excuse me? You're excused. It hurts. I am going out. I'm going to, well, I'm not taking you guys with me to my mom's. I don't really film my son like that. I mean, when I have my kids, like this weekend I have them, I do film a little bit, but it's only literally the minimum amount because I don't like to film my kids all like that. But and when I'm filming and they are around, they want to be in the video. And let's just say they put on a performance. They like to act. They like to perform, and they like to be bold and funny and extra when the camera's rolling. You know. At 11 p.m., I'm streaming on another platform. You can guess which one. I don't have to explain. It's the same username. No, it doesn't smell bad. Earlier, they were much worse. It's because, I don't know, I was just digesting the rotten biscuit gravy that I ate. I'm blaming the biscuit gravy. I refuse to blame the pumpkin pies because they're too good. And I want to keep eating them. I'll stay away from biscuit gravies from now on. But you can't get me away from them pumpkin pies. They're freaking delicious. From McDonald's. I was actually shocked that I could order them for breakfast. And you know what's the messed up part is they weren't even that warm. Like, did you even cook these pies? I still ate both of them. Like, it was nobody's business, but I love this stuff. It's called Mixed Signals, and then this one is called, I'm having a big brain fart here. Into It and Over It. This one is Into It. And it's supposed to go on before the purple, but I honestly am so pale that putting this on just makes me look like more pale in the eyeballs. And I have I have natural eye bags. I have naturally my eyelids are a little bit thinner, so they kind of have like a purple tinge. So putting too much white concealer and too much anything on my under bags or like my waterline, it just looks weird. And I never knew to just I'm not a makeup guru, but I saw this one girl talking about it, how she used to cover her eyes and wonder why it looked so weird, her eye bags, and she's like, because they accentuate my face, and when I stopped covering them, I looked so much better. And I was like, oh my god, maybe she's right. I have purple tint to my eyes too. My waterline. Also, I don't really put a whole lot of stuff, concealer right under my eyeballs. You don't like it? Should I take it off? I'll take it away. I've only been doing it lately because I think I like it, but if it's ugly, I'll take it off. Help me. I'm not a makeup lady. I'm not a makeup guru. The only reason I'm even doing it, any eyeliner, is because I'm actually streaming tonight and I gotta make money, guys. Like, that is my paycheck between YouTube. Like, between the 21st and the 21st of every month, I still have to earn money. Like, I only get one YouTube paycheck a month. And if I don't budget it properly, then I'm broke. But yeah, I get paid once a month by YouTube, and then my other job is like every Tuesday I stream, but I get paid more than that. I just manually withdraw whatever. And it depends on who shows up, and it depends on how many subscribers I have. It changes. Like, the most I ever had, I think, was like 107 subscribers, or fans. That's quite a bit for the price. 107. Yeah, it's Sid the Sinister. Sid the Sinister. Same as my YouTube. I just dress very beautifully. Most of it is about this because people really, I don't know, I guess I just have what it takes for that. I don't know. But I dress really good. And I have fun. I don't do too much because I have a boyfriend and he's not too into me like doing too much stuff, because why would you want your think about it, like, if you were dating me, how would you feel? There's a boundaries we have set. Like, I would do more, but I'm not allowed, and sometimes I do more and it causes big fights, and then we work through it, and I'm like, you know, whatever. Sometimes I talk about it with him and I do more explicit things. Other times, it's just random and it might get more explicit and I don't mean for it to, and then it causes a huge fight because he'll go back and watch it and be like, oh my god. Or he won't be able to watch it and he'll be like, because if he's not there and I don't post it on my wall, you can't rewatch it. If it gets too explicit, I don't repost them. Because, like, honestly, because of him, I think it's not that big of a deal, especially with the amount that I do it. I only do it live stream 4 times a month. I could do more, but when you look at it through the lens of someone like me, who that's not like, I'm just using what I have to make money and my charisma. It's not my vibe. Like, that's not like the type of person I am. I'm more of just an entertainer and just general. That's what my goal is. I make more off YouTube than I do on that website. So that's what I'm trying to get at, I guess, is it's my second job. But it is still a very large amount of money a month, and it is what I depend on between my YouTube checks. If I tallied up how much I make between both, it's kind of a lot. But it's not consistent unless I'm consistent. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not getting views and I'm not monetizing my videos and I'm not getting tips, if I don't get any tips, if I'm not getting donations, ad revenues, crap, nobody buys any ad stuff or whatever, yada yada blah blah blah, then my money's less. If I stream less and I have less views, I'm getting a lower paycheck because that less ad revenue. at the same time, at the rate that my like YouTube is growing, it's consistently upping, which is good. Now I had 1 month where I'll tell you the most I made on YouTube in 1 month. I'm not making that now, and it was a one-off month. I think it was just because I was in a hotel for people just felt bad for me, and there was a lot of drama, and I don't want that to be my content either, and it wasn't intentional. It was just my life and what I was going through. I made $4,000 that month. $4,000. I picked up a paycheck that was over $4,000, and that was the month I was in and out of the hotels because we were fighting so bad. I was like, I gotta move out. And obviously it's not that easy, and this was when I first started, so I didn't know how consistent my pays were going to be. I didn't know if I was even going to get followers, subscribers. I didn't know if I was going to ever hit 50, 70,000, 75. I didn't know. It's not something you can predict. You can kind of like gauge based off of like the response you get from the audience, but it's not something you can like it's hard to kind of be a streamer, if that makes, it's hard to explain, but the way that the money works is you gotta be entertaining and you have to be consistent, otherwise you're not gonna make the money. You are your own boss, and when you have ADHD and autism, it's kind of hard to do that. But being that I enjoy this so much, and this is like something that I like really, really enjoy, and it's beneficial to me mentally, financially, it isn't like a job. This is probably the best thing I've ever done in my life and been successful at. Jesus, my fly swatter. See, the flies have, since it's getting colder out, I haven't had to have the fly swatter out. I'm just waiting on Jim to get home, and then I have to leave. She rocks. We got her necklace. How old is she? Sorry, I had a fart, but the reason I got up wasn't for the fart, but I just did it. I figured I would just fart while I got up. My stomach hurts, guys. There's no other, I can't, it hurts bad. I don't have any socks. I've lost all my socks, so I don't even know what socks I'm gonna wear. Oh. Hold on, let me come back and see what you're talking about. Oh, I ran my foot over. Yeah, I'm waiting for Jim to get home so I can go to my mom's, and I'm excited actually because we don't have cancer. God, that's such a good thing. Like, oh, having her being stressed out about that, it does loom over my head as well, especially when I'm over there hanging out with her. She's sitting here thinking, I got cancer all day, and it's just like a negative energy. And now she knows that it's not cancer, it's just, precursor. So it's so amazing, and it's the best case scenario in the situation. Quite literally, this is exactly what I was hoping for. This is exactly what I was praying that it would be. It's just something that you can cut out, maybe get a little bit of radiation treatment, and not have to worry about it. And thankfully, that's what it is. She's not gonna have to quit her job. She's not gonna have to move in with me. She's not gonna have to get major, like, she watched her sisters deteriorate, and she was terrified of that happening. I don't blame her. Like, I don't blame her one bit. Her sister, like, it's so depressing. I don't know if anybody's ever dealt with cancer, but both of my aunts died from lung cancer. They were identical twins. So they pretty much lived the same lifestyles and had the same health habits, and they both got cancer, and they both died from it. And my mom watched them go through that, and like her fear of it made her that much more anxious. I know, I got really bad gas. Like I could basically just, I could just fart probably and it would toot me. I could just do this and I could fly to my mom's. I'm not joking. Problem is I don't have shoes or socks, so yeah. Where are we going without shoes and socks, mate? I have to fart again. See, you think I was joking. You think I'm joking when I tell you guys these things. No, it's serious. It doesn't smell. It's just like I have gas. Like my stomach's working really hard to digest whatever McDonald's. That's what it was. It was straight up McDonald's. I'm blaming McDonald's. I'm blaming the sausage gravy. Because now my body's like working harder to digest it. I don't have a gallbladder, guys. For those of you who are new here, I don't have a gallbladder. So sometimes when I eat stuff, it doesn't agree properly. Actually, quite often do I have to poop and fart. Such a lovely life I live. Farting and pooping a lot. And you know, I try to cut out foods like, I cut out bacon. Okay. But what can I eat? I don't even know. I can't eat sausage gravy. Clearly. And that's one of my favorite things. No, I didn't get sausage though. I only got egg. That's the thing. Eggs don't mess with me. Especially McDonald's eggs, they don't mess with me. Trust me, I know. I've had a long struggle of finding foods that my body agrees with. Long struggle. McDonald's eggs are not really the problem. The sausage gravy, I normally don't eat that, and that I feel like is what's causing. Come on, just use your brain. It's just fat. It's just the contents of what the sausage gravy is straight up lard, fat, and just fat. And when you can't digest fat properly because you don't have that organ that does that part, your other organs got to work a little bit harder to digest that. Does that make sense? That's probably why I can't hold on weight, because when I eat fatty foods, it's like, boom. Now, if I eat vegetables, healthy stuff, yeah, my body will hold on to it for the most part, but anything greasy, fatty, too much butter, too much, you know, anything, my stomach is just like, expel the demons. See, now that I farted a couple times, I feel better. But, you know, it's still not going to go away. I'm going to still have to fart more. Let me see here if I can find socks. I really don't think I'm going to, though, because my little brain, I remember, oh, wow, you need to wash socks, but you don't even know where they're at to wash them, so. Because everything's a fucking mess. Hold on, I got a box right here full of stuff, so I have a sock in here. Oh, there's my shirt I was looking for yesterday. Son of a biscuit. The only socks I have definitely are not for this outfit. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, the only sock I have, I don't even have, oh wait, hold on. Is it in here maybe? This is another problem too, is I buy tons of stuff and then I lose it. I buy cute socks, cute frilly socks. And I lose them. It's a mess. That's not even anybody's fault but mine. I got a whole ass mess over here, and okay. I don't even care. We're just gonna wear these white socks. And I have to fart again. I have a wedgie though. See, I guess I can wear the white socks because there's a little bit of gray on this outfit. I didn't fake that fart. You think that came from my mouth? Not that talented. It don't matter because I'm keeping my shoes on anyways. I don't really like to take them off at my mom's because of the dog. Also, if it's white socks, like hello, they're gonna get ripped or ruined. Thank you. Oh my god, I almost knocked all those cards off because of this stupid eyelash curler. Oh, don't let me forget that charger. Because we cannot play video games without it. My son will be so sad. I mean, he would be fine. He would just be like, oh man. But I know he really wants to play Roblox. And I only let him play when I'm there. Because he can't read. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoever asked me about their daughter with autism, they grow, and they grow at their own pace. You just gotta find whatever learning way works for her. My son has his own, you know, they're all different. It's so vastly different. I couldn't even begin to explain the differences in the kids that have it. Like, some kids just need different interventions. Some kids need, and if your kid is younger than 3 or 4 or 5, it's still very early. Like my son is just now catching up at 6. He's about to be 7 the end of November, or November 1st. Galaxy gas? What is that? Real funny. Good one. I don't do that. I wouldn't function properly at all, not even a little bit. And I definitely would not be buying Pokemon cards. I promise. If I was on, I wouldn't be affording Pokemon or $50 hair product because I'd be putting all my money towards that. This is totally different than that. I'm just waiting now, just waiting to go. Because I guess he had to go somewhere on his way home. I don't know. I have 2 of them and they suck. Honestly, they're freaking crap. The first one started going wonky, so we got a second one, and this one sucks. And the first one I've had, I lost it permanently, and I was so sad about it, because the first one I had was rainbow. It was really cool. I have a Pokeball too, but it sucks. It sucks real bad, like, because it's just, maybe it's just because it's covered in gunk, but you know how that stuff gets sometimes. If you buy, like, a not great brand, it's just like, ugh. I always buy, specifically a certain specific kind, because certain brands are nasty, man. Yeah, I do, but I don't really say that because it's an odd way to say that, but I like all people, all races, genders. I know. They didn't have a regular Pokeball, so I was like, oh, well, I'll get the Premier Ball, right? Because they didn't have it was like generic Pokeballs. So I was like, I'm going to get the one that looks the most like an actual Pokeball, because otherwise, then I'm going to feel stupid. I'm going to feel like a dummy. And I don't want to be, I'm going to feel stupid. What are you saying? What is that? Thank you. I wouldn't call it that, no. Just the lesser version of that? I don't know. I don't have a man voice. I'm not a man. I have never been a man. I one time had a dream that I was a man. I was Jack from the Titanic. And I was getting it on with Rose. That was the only time I ever was a man in my dream, once. Otherwise, no. You wish, maybe. Projecting much? Are you projecting your desires onto me? I'm so sorry. But I'm not the one. Go to Thailand or something. Well, right now I'm just chatting. I've never had surgery of any kind. Is that what are you saying? No, why would I never had any surgeries besides my gallbladder and my tonsils? I've never had Botox, lip filler, anything like that. I get this part. I purchased 2 full syringes. Now, if you know anything about the cost of like Juvederm lip filler or whatever the fuck, I got a good brand. I can't remember what it is right now. But I bought 2 full syringes because I was insecure, right? And I went to the office to get it done, to get my lips done, and they were like, we can't do it because you have a blood clotting disorder and we need doctor's approval. And I was like, what is this? So I just never went back. I'm kind of grateful. I bought 2. I still own them. They're in my name. I just have never gotten them done. They were expensive, like $1,600 for it was like a package deal that they did, and I just had a baby, and I was like, oh, feeling insecure. That's all. But I don't feel that way anymore. I do have my kids on live sometimes, but I don't like, I have a problem with over explaining because I have autism. I don't know when to stop sometimes. I really try to pay attention to that, but yeah, I do really bad that. I do that really bad. Sorry. It's just a symptom of my brain. If I didn't obey rules, I'd be in jail. Duh. And I definitely wouldn't be making any money on YouTube. Do you think they would pay somebody who can't obey any rules? They would totally kick me out of the partnership. They'd be like, peace! You are garbage! Well, actually, that's debatable because I don't know. I mean, hey, I could be garbage. Does it sound like a man voice? Then yes. If it does sound like that, then that's what it is. If it doesn't, then it's not. If it sounds like a woman voice, it's a woman voice. If it sounds like a man voice, it's a man voice. Why am I explaining that to you? Your ears don't work? I can't fix that. Go to the ENT, ears, nose, and throat. They helped me many times. They got my tonsils out. They could help you hear better. I had tubes in my ears when I was a kid because I couldn't hear properly, and very much waxy buildup, so I had to get tubes. My son also had tubes in his ears, so yeah. And if you need to hear better, you could just go get a hearing test and then work with that. But yeah, you tell me what you think, and whatever you want to believe, that's your reality. I'm not gonna fucking defend my womanhood to every human being that questions it, because it's trolls, and it's dumb, and if you can't discern the difference, that's not my problem. Mate, I'm going to see my kids. My kid, who I birthed, grew in my stomach. So, peace. Oh man, got the most important part.
Order something?
No, I don't think so. I do have an Amazon wish list, so I don't check my Amazon a lot, and I don't. Oh, this is heavy. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god. I'm shaking right now. I don't even know how to open this. Oh my god.
Hey, do you want to give Rowan that fossil I bought him?
Who did this? What?
Do you want to buy or give Rowan the fossil I bought him?
Yeah, I'm like, look at this. Hold on, I have to see what this is from really quick. Another keyboard. Oh wait, is this it's the keycaps. First off, we got a booster box. Keycaps for my keyboard. All the hair parts I just spent money on yesterday. 2 of them.
I bought?
No, I bought it. It's my money.
Oh, okay.
You bought food.
Oh, okay.
This, I don't even know what this is. Guys, this is a lot. Hold on, I have to see what this is from really quickly. Who would do that? Why would you just... Wow, that's just nuts. Anonymous. Oh.
I'll grab that.
Oh, that makes me sick to my stomach a little bit. don't want to cry. But that's a lot of money, guys. Anonymous. This is a lot. It's a very, 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 very kind, very generous gift. I can't even thank whoever did it because they didn't say who. And the keyboards, I just put these on the other night because I got this really cool keyboard and I can change the cover caps. And these are special cover caps for it. And they're so super cute. But I gotta
Sage?
leave. Oh, well, I'm not taking that guy down.
Rowan. Hope he likes it.
Yeah, he will.
Yes.
Hopefully he doesn't break it.
It stands in the bag.
I'm gonna tell him it's very special and that he has to be very careful with it. Look at how cute these are.
Have your mom give it to Nikki or...
Look at how cute these are. And there's different ones too, so there's 2 different sets. I have this special, this is special. I have a tool.
Here.
Just set it down, man.
I'm
doing something. Where's the stand?
It's in the bag.
Okay. Well, why don't you just put everything in the bag? You'll just carry it out.
Just put it in the bag when you're ready.
Alright. I want to see what these feel like. I'm sweating. Anyways, this is going to be a task to swap these out. That's a whole journey. But I'm so excited. I wanted this so bad because it's the cutest thing ever. They're so adorable. And there's 2 sets. I don't know what the bottom one is. But I have this special tool that I can use. Just pop the key off. Boom. I don't know what to do with this. That one's... Why are you not fitting? I don't know, it's not fitting right there, but let's do this one. They're just like, I don't know. They're so cute. Whoever got this for me, thank you so much. That was literally way too generous. I can't even begin to say thank you enough. Yeah, I can't even thank you. You didn't leave me your name. No, they didn't just send that. They sent me also a booster box, 36 packs, 2 hair masks, all this hair product. So expensive, guys. $45 each. This is $30. This is probably about $30. This is probably $200, $300. This is about $50. I'm like flabbergasted right now. I don't know. I was born that way. What do you want me to do about it? Anyways, look at what we got for later here. Let's just shove all this hair stuff in the top because I gotta go. I'm already running late. I hate being late to my mom's. And why does this happen every day? Every time my son's coming over, I'm running late. I was ready, waiting to go, and then I got this delivery.